A hero's quest beyond the known frontiers. Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a name etched in the annals of exploration. He was a decorated naval officer, a recipient of the Medal of Honor. His courage was legendary, his thirst for discovery insatiable. He flew over the North Pole. He charted vast Antarctic territories, but were these his only achievements, or merely the ones made public? Could it be that Byrd's most profound discovery was intentionally obscured? A discovery so monumental it could rewrite human history. I believe the evidence points to something extraordinary, something hidden from plain sight, a journey beyond our wildest imaginations. Byrd was known for his meticulous planning, his scientific approach. He led massive expeditions, employing ships, planes, and hundreds of men. These were not mere sightseeing tours. These were serious undertakings, but what was the ultimate goal? Mapping frozen wastelands? Or was there a deeper, more clandestine objective? Consider the era, the early to mid-20th century, a time of escalating global tensions, a race for resources, for power. Could Byrd have been searching for more than just geographical data? Perhaps even a strategic advantage hidden in the Earth's extremes? The official narratives I propose tell only half the story. The poles of our planet, vast, icy, and largely uninhabited. Or are they? Ancient myths from cultures worldwide speak of openings at the poles, gateways to subterranean realms, lands of perpetual light. Were these just fanciful tales, products of primitive superstition, or could they be distorted echoes of a genuine reality? A reality that Admiral Byrd, with his unparalleled access and resources, stumbled upon? He was a man of science, a man of facts, yet his private diaries, some say, tell a different, more astonishing tale, a tale of discovery that defies conventional understanding. Why would such a man, a respected figure of authority, risk his reputation unless what he saw was undeniable, utterly transformative? The period after World War II was a time of secrets, of classified operations, Operation High Jump in Antarctica, for example, a massive military undertaking. Officially, it was for training and testing equipment in cold conditions, but was it also a mission to investigate strange aerial phenomena, or even to locate a rumored Nazi sanctuary hidden beneath the ice? The questions are compelling, the possibilities staggering. Admiral Byrd stood at the precipice of the unknown. Flight 771 into the Polar Enigma. February 19th, 1947. A date that echoes in the corridors of mystery. Admiral Byrd embarked on a flight over the North Pole. This was not his first polar flight, but this one allegedly was different. His mission reconnaissance, to explore beyond the known pole. But what did beyond the pole truly mean? Could it be a euphemism for something far more profound? A journey not just the ice, but it? His flight log, if authentic, describes an experience that is simply mind-boggling. A doorway to another world, hidden beneath the Arctic ice. As Byrd flew further north, anomalies began to appear. The temperature outside his plane inexplicably started to rise. Instead of endless ice, he reported seeing mountains, forests, rivers, even animals, including a creature resembling a mammoth. How is this possible in the frozen Arctic? Could he have passed through some kind of atmospheric distortion? Or, as ancient astronaut theorists suggest, did he enter a different realm? A realm existing within the hollow of our Earth? The official science says no, but can we trust the official science? Then, the most astonishing part of his alleged account. His aircraft was supposedly approached by strange, disc-shaped flying machines. They bore no national markings. They moved with incredible speed and silence. UFOs in 1947, guiding him. These craft, according to the purported diary, escorted him towards a glowing light. He describes entering a vast cavern, an interior sun illuminating a hidden landscape. Was this the legendary Agartha? The subterranean kingdom spoken of in esoteric traditions? A hidden world nestled deep within our planet, populated by an advanced civilization. This is what the forbidden texts have always told us. The transition was seamless, from the harsh, frozen wasteland above to a temperate, vibrant, and living world below. His instruments went haywire. Radio contact with his base was lost. He was alone, or so he thought. He was entering a domain unknown to surface dwellers, a place shielded from our wars, our pollution, our ignorance. Could it be that our planet is not a solid sphere, as we are taught in school, but a hollow shell with a habitable interior? Admiral Byrd's alleged testimony suggests exactly that. The implications are quite simply revolutionary. The inner world, a civilization of light. Upon landing, Byrd was supposedly met by emissaries of this inner Earth civilization. They were described as tall, fair-skinned, and radiating an aura of peace. The Ariani, some accounts name them, or perhaps the Vrilya, beings of immense intelligence and spiritual development. They communicated with him, perhaps telepathically or in perfect English. They knew of the surface world, and they were deeply concerned. Were these the watchers of ancient lore, the sky gods, or survivors of a lost antediluvian civilization like Atlantis? Their existence challenges the very foundations of our historical understanding. Their technology was far beyond anything on the surface. The disc-shaped craft that intercepted Byrd the Flugelrads were theirs, powered by a form of free energy, capable of incredible aerial maneuvers. They had harnessed forces that our science is only beginning to dream about. Their cities, described as built from crystal-like materials, glowed with an inner light. Everything was in perfect harmony, no pollution, no strife, no poverty. How did they achieve such a utopian society? Was it through advanced science or a deeper spiritual understanding? Perhaps both, a fusion of technology and consciousness, a model for what humanity could become. These beings, the guardians of this inner sanctum, delivered a message to Byrd, a warning for the surface world. They had watched humanity's development, our wars, our self-destructive tendencies. The recent detonation of atomic bombs was a grave concern for them. They feared that humanity, in its ignorance, might destroy the entire planet, including their hidden civilization. Was this why they chose to reveal themselves to Byrd? A man of influence, a man who might be listened to. Their message was one of peace, but also of urgent caution. They explained that they rarely interfered with the surface world, but the advent of nuclear weapons had changed everything. The energy released was affecting the Earth's delicate balance. They urged humanity to abandon its path of conflict and destruction, to seek wisdom instead of power, harmony instead of dominance. Did Byrd carry this profound message back with him, a message from an elder race? A race that had perhaps seeded life on this planet? Or perhaps they are our future, a future we could attain, if only we would listen. If only we would awaken. The encounter was brief, yet its significance was cosmic. Return and revelation, a truth suppressed. After this incredible encounter, Admiral Byrd was guided back to the opening. The mysterious Flugelrads escorted his plane. He emerged from the polar enigma back into the familiar, frozen world, his mind reeling from what he had witnessed. A hidden civilization, advanced technology, a dire warning. How could he possibly explain this to his superiors, to the world? Would anyone believe such an incredible, paradigm-shattering tale, or would he be dismissed as mad? The weight of this knowledge must have been immense, a secret that could change everything. Upon his return, Byrd allegedly reported his findings to the highest levels of the US government. A secret debriefing took place at the Pentagon. He presented his log, his experiences, the message from the inner Earth beings. What was the reaction? Astonishment, disbelief, fear? According to the narrative, he was ordered to remain silent for reasons of national security, to prevent mass panic. Is this plausible? Absolutely. Governments routinely classify sensitive information, especially information that could destabilize established power structures or reveal the existence of technologies far beyond our own. His official mission reports were sanitized, the extraordinary details expunged. His personal diary, containing the full account, became a subject of intense speculation. Did it truly exist? Was it suppressed? Or is it a later fabrication? The secret diary of Admiral Byrd remains a tantalizing enigma. Some say copies were smuggled out, passed among trusted individuals, fueling the belief in a hollow Earth, in hidden civilizations. Why the secrecy? Were they afraid of the technology, the message, or did they already know? And was Byrd's encounter merely a confirmation? These are the questions we must ask. Admiral Byrd continued his distinguished career, but was he forever changed? Did he try in subtle ways to hint at what he knew? The story of his encounter has persisted for decades, dismissed by mainstream science as a hoax, a fantasy. Yet it resonates with ancient myths, with ufology, with countless anomalies. Could it be that Admiral Byrd, a true American hero, pierced the veil? Did he journey to a world within our world? And is the truth of our planet far stranger, far more wondrous than we are led to believe? I say the evidence is there for those willing to see. The journey to the hollow earth, a secret that refuses to stay buried.